KGP Beats.
Time is wasted. I use the mind elevation. Mind elevation. Time is wasted. I use the mind elevation. I use the mind elevation. Time is wasted. I use the mind elevation.
I know it's a lot to digest, but that doesn't mean you should digress. Stay on the studies, knowledge is power. As man thinketh, so is he. Be a lot in man, G-O-D. Generator, operator, destroyer. Hold up, give it a chance before you throw in the towel and call it quits. Take time to think what the prophet Drew Ali did. He bankrupted the U.S. so you could be free. Brought back El-Bay, Al-Day, and Ali. He brought back civilization, founder's mainframe. Not only in appearance, but an abstract strain. Brought back the constitutional folder game. I know pigs got guns, just maintain. Put the guns down. Have you lost your brain? They got nukes, tanks, and drone bomber planes. Yeah, black power, but RBG are Moroccan flag colors. Can't you see? I know your sight is going, but you're not blind yet. It's all in your mind anyway, so don't mind threats. Life is too short. Not talking to rap pimp, calling himself nigga when that's a chip. Cave dweller, hey fella, a monkey is who you think you are, you stupid junkie. High off ignorance and ignorance. From sheets warning you of King Alfred plans. It's not about being in courts, but make them hear you. Declare your nationality, don't let them scare you.
The time is wasted. I use the mind. I use the time is wasted. And I use the mind. The mind elevation. Time is wasted. I use the mind elevation. I use the mind elevation. Time is wasted. I use the mind.
Today of brutality on Facebook. I see law books, cause uniform pigs, wolves with badges creep. Ready to sink teeth like different dots. And the one you choose, got jacket, compass and square sigils with a G in the middle. Have masses follow them like he's playing a fiddle. Have masses follow them cause masses scared shitless. Stay witless, but when they bear witness, always waiting for the trick black up and hitless. Dirty Moore Smith, the Aquarian age, make them switch hit like one cent from black to more devil split lips. Men walking with slit pupils and lipless language like this is Genesis. I used to be one of society's marvelous. Makes me shake my head every time I reminisce about the past. Living fast at night, no days. Full ahead of ways and low flow again. Change is good. But
time is wasted. I use the mind elevation. 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 Time is wasted. I use the mind elevation. I use the mind elevation.
The time is wasting. Islam. Peace and love to all Moors. Let me plug you in more. One sec. Islam, more. Islam. Here we are, exclusive sons of Allah. Oh, see, they're starting already. They're starting.
What?
Yo.
Not me already, bro.
Already.
Already.
Oh, my, crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yo. So we're here, sons of Allah, sons of Saturday build. What's good with you, More? How you doing, yo?
All is well, bro. All is well. You know, just things coming right. And you know, I thank you for pouring order. Just it's like an extra for me. What I was already
you're breaking up a bit. You're breaking up a bit. We gotta try to make sure that it's clean. Even though they're trying, you know what I mean? But yeah, gotta make sure that it's clean. But yeah, go again, Mark.
Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. No, I said everything is, bro. It's just revelations coming left and right. What you would, it just was confirmation for like thing I was thinking about. So I appreciate you putting it out. As far as like talking crazy, you know, if you want to get into something else before we jump right into that, have to do it.
Oh no, we'll just jump right in. I just want to say, give a shout out to Brother Arkin Bay. Just to give the breakdown, this is why you know, the Mhhs say that they miss Kudro L on Facebook and stuff like that, because this BS wouldn't be going on when Kudro's on the job, right? It's only after I decommissioned my Facebook account and gave them back their stuff, or did these people start talking a little more crazy than they usually talk, right? So
yeah.
The Mhhs was on Facebook yesterday, sometime around 5 o'clock or something like that. Yesterday, Mhhs was on Facebook, and this was being, you know what I mean, live streamed. So we'll just play. Like, I didn't even listen to it. I just heard, like I was saying, the brother sent it to me. I checked it. And maybe 10 seconds in, I heard something that I'm like, yo, I called you and you said, okay, let's go live today. So I never heard this yet either. So we'll see what's good, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna put you on speaker, and I'm just gonna plug in so they can hear this guy good. And then we'll switch on back and forth. If you need to talk, just tell me and I'll stop it if you hear something.
Yeah, you want to give a you want to just give a backstory of a life story just after you play?
Well, I don't even know him like that. It's just some more that, you know, ever since Facebook Live was the thing to do, he started doing that. Prior to that, I never seen him or anything like that to know that he's somebody. You know, actually, matter of fact, I did see him on Mantis Views 29.
Yeah.
I will say that. I did see him on Mantis Views 29.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I mean, I guess I'll just preface it like this. Just imagine this, Cool George. If you what it is, and I never really been on Facebook. But unless you know how many people are slammed, etc. And I want to go back a little bit because things was getting too close. I didn't know where the energy was coming from, but this right here is an attestation of what I fall back. And at this point, I'm not working with anybody. I'm not doing anything because people house on you. You know, you be on some corny shit. This particular point. You know, I never really, I was just in my heart versus Mhhs. I'm realizing more and more now that there is a lot of dirty Mhhs disrespectful, because what they do is they soak up wisdom from the elders and then flip it and spin it to have them try to disrespect elders. Meanwhile, I soak wisdom from the temple. So my thing is, and when I say temple, I don't mean, you know, brick mortar. I'm talking about their headpiece, you know. So, you know, I did a short interview on this dude. He was talking about taxes. You know, I don't know him like that. You feel me? He just had some information to share. The interview was like about 3 minutes. When you sent me the link, I mean, you didn't even send me the link. You played like a couple seconds for me. And voice sounds familiar. but you know, I still didn't hear the whole thing. But I'm familiar, and it something else, the video and of him being on Mantis Views 29 for about not even in 3 minutes. You know, he was just speaking about a tax situation or whatever, which it kind of felt weird because I know as a load of you Moors, we don't really do the commercial thing. Nonetheless, I gave the brother the opportunity to be heard. I'm not saying I'm the only platform he had to come on to do that. I'm just that, you know, that particular time it was nothing. You feel me? So for the situation today, hindering, you know, elders that I don't know what he's doing. I don't even know, bro. The clip, all I'm saying is it's not somebody that I rock with heavy like that. Anybody else on my channel or whatever, I'm good. We good. But dude, he was on my channel one time for like 3 minutes to speak piece about his process, the process he went through. And that being the case, you know, that's all that was. You feel me? So
now, where was that filmed at?
That was at the class on Manhattan Island, bro. But class, bro. That was at Wednesday class. I tell you, that was like back in May. That was back in May after the Wednesday class. This I'm saying, so you know, that's what be like fall back. We're getting too close to people now, bro.
Now, when you say just to make sure it's on the record properly, when you say Wednesday's class, like who runs the class that you're talking about? That you're talking about?
Oh yeah, more heritage and history class.
Okay.
It's about any teacher you could think of has taught on that venue before, but it's by by my mom. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Moors, absolutely.
Islam. All right, so let me get to playing this thing. Hold on.
All right.
Some keys on the history, but as I said, lie. And then look at the energy. No disrespect to the queen, but I'm saying look at her emotions. She's not even looking at the camera. She's not even excited to see this brother speak all this truth he's been telling for 30 years because she know he's been lying. The scam's up. Sorry, Supreme Grand Scammers. It's up. It's over. People want truth here. Another Supreme Grand Master Dragon Scammer. Your boy Cool Joe, right? Islam, the brother, you know, if you're serving a lie casserole, right? Sprinkle some truth on the top of the pile of lies. And you trying to feed that to the people, that's not righteous. What am I talking about? That whole scam bag? What am I talking about, right? Because nobody will speak. Nobody can speak to the brother Taj, right? And as I said, I've gotten some information because remember, these people will give you half truths. But when you're sincerely going to find the inconsistencies in the truth, you're going to find out that these people are not being sincere. They're not being sincere. See, their initial approach starts out right where it's like, oh man, humanity telling you the same story, and it's like something right here, something right. Yeah, they still owe $1 money order from. I never did that proclamation process because I laughed at it. Because I started to do my own right here.
I'll stop it there.
Yeah, please do. Bro,
I'll stop it there. All right.
Yo, bro. He said from 3 years ago. Now, mind you, what I just heard, I didn't hear when we were speaking earlier.
Yeah, I know.
But yo, word is bond, bro. He's saying that he's owed 25 notes from the proclamation and whatnot. Bro, if that was the case, he could have said something at the class. Okay, I would 25 notes out of my pocket on the spot. So it was an issue. I didn't know that. I personally would have gave him 25 plus 5 if that was the issue. You know, so I don't know what's up. You know.
Now, one of the things that made me kind of realize that he played himself is that he was on your camera in May, right?
Yeah.
He said from 3 years ago he was owed this finance or whatever, 25 notes. So if it's 3 years ago you're still bringing it up, clearly that's on your mind. Clearly that $25 is on your mind. If 3 years gone by and you never once said anything about it, to the point where you were on the person who he said stole $25 from him, you were on her son's channel plugging your commercial.
Yeah.
Because it appears like this is another one of these jealous of the fame and nobility Mhhs that think they can just come into the movement as newbies. Ain't nobody ever heard of them before some Facebook video. All of a sudden, they did some process and now they have people chasing them. But at the same time, just like Nature Boy and all these people, they're claiming, oh, don't worry about the body and all that stuff. We don't want followers and all that, but they're going live for people to watch them. Clearly you want followers if you're going live for people to watch you.
Yeah.
Right? Especially since, like we said, this is not somebody who's been going live for, the past 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
There's somebody who just started doing this thing.
Yeah. Facts. Well, and that's the thing. Like, if he's saying, how you come to the class and didn't say nothing about it, you know what I mean? And that's my thing. Like, I know that if that was the case, gave him the 25 notes back on spot. Like I said, from lens, he pressed the Mhhs lens, bro. If it was really a problem, I would have, we could have did something. What he's saying is even true, bro. I don't even know, You know how it is if you can pick up anything, but
exactly.
That was lame. That's definitely lame. There ain't no way you're gonna say it was 3 years. It was at the class not even a year ago, and they
said nothing about it.
But it is what it is. What else? What else is going on?
Yeah, let's see. Hold on.
But Grand Chic that was nationalized through RV Base, that they have nothing to do with nationality. Lies with their own words. We're not slandering. This video does no. We only stand on truth. Something hit their heart because I'm only using their own interview, Islam Namaste, their interview to show you their own fuckery, their own hypocrisy. It says, let's go to his interview, right? I'm gonna make this real quick, family. This video ain't gonna be long. We don't need 4 hours on these people, and it's not me burying. I'm burying the hate. So from this day forth, I won't address any of these characters on this. That's it. That's all. So let's go into this brother's institution with me, family. And words of these self-appointed Supreme Grand Sheiks never created Supreme. They all want to read.
No, just to put it on the record, nowhere ever, anytime have I ever said that I'm Supreme Grand Sheik of something. So again, when these people start playing they know what's going on, and then they start talking, and their things that they're claiming are in contradictory to things that people who've been around for the past 10 years talking about this, you know that these people are a fraud. And they're begging popularity. They're begging to be somebody, right? You see it in his mouth. This is the guy that was back in the day that got the white mouth, the cake around his mouth. Because his mouth is always dry and couldn't get growth because they always have the cake around their mouth. And would never hydrate, never use common sense and go hydrate or have a bottle of water on you at all times so your mouth's never dry. They're going to sit there wiping their mouth. These are the people. And now, no different than, you know, the nerd in high school who turned a highwayman. Now he's pulling you over and giving you $800 tickets for driving with one hand. Right? Because now with Facebook Live and YouTube Live and Instagram Live and all this stuff, people think they can go on there and be a one-hit wonder. People think, oh, I'll be somebody if I get 1 million views. I want my video go viral. Viral doesn't mean jack. Ask those people who went viral. They're not nobody. They're still a clown.
Right, exactly. But you know what, though? It's crazy, bro, because even when you look at the video that I put up on my page of that brief interview, I knew, like, I just felt like, and this is what I said, man, at this point, I'm not just rocking with everybody, and I don't mean to be funny, but if you was me and you was speaking with wisdom, you would be on the same thing. Because it's like, so people slander, they be around and shit, and then you like a couple bit down the line, it's something, but I know something funny with this group, because like teachers didn't really resonate with me. Like I respected his message, but like the whole dealing with the SSN and getting all of that just seemed too much like playing between the lines of slavery or acknowledging the fraud. You know what I'm saying? So if you with that I already know that's not the science of freedom that was taught. I mean, I respect whatever experience he had for his individual self. I just know that there's different lessons outside of that as using those instruments to get status right or in the right situation.
They're messing with you hard right now, bro.
Say that again?
They're messing with you hard right now. I didn't hear anything that you said just now. The last 10 seconds was dead air.
Oh, no, I was saying, you know, I doesn't like particular situation for where he's content with, you know, moving in, if you know, under the corporate color of law type of thing, then it is what it is. But I didn't, you know, I don't know. It just didn't really, I just fell off. The video, I took it off my page, but I put the disclaimer that I said, do not try this. You speak diligently and copiously.
Right.
You feel me? Like what I said in the video, right around the point where I was like, I don't know about this. I know you got the video backed up.
Yeah.
That's why the disclaimer came right there, because I'm like, I don't know. You feel me? So I didn't want to just put it out like, go do this. You feel me? So I just was like, you know, study diligently and copiously and see if you come to the same conclusion. You know? But yeah, that's interesting, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think that the biggest point is the fact that he played himself going on the Mantis lens.
Yeah.
Right? Because you know that it's a popularity thing, because he had to know who you are. Right. If he doesn't know who you are, but he knows RV Bay Publications and that they're selling stuff and that they're doing this and they're doing that, clearly he's a newbie.
Right.
He's fresh off the boat.
Mm-hmm.
He still smells like curry and all of that. fresh off the boat.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. That's what it is, bro.
Crazy.
So,
Crazy.
yeah.
I can't believe these people, yo. And then, you know, it's like what we were talking about the other night too, like, you know, there has to be some type of intentions behind doing this stuff. Because it's not like, you know, RV Bay is not a nothing website. Like, they've been around.
Right.
That's not just a nobody website that you just, you know, talk some BS about just because, you know, they're trying something or whatever. You know? But these people have some nerve talking the way that they talk, you know, and again, playing themselves, going on the Mantis lens, not even realizing who they're talking to, then making private videos on Facebook to talk BS about people that, remember, only could be seen by people who have a Facebook account or is their friend.
Right.
Or in our case, somebody copying the URL and sending it to somebody outside Facebook to watch.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. That's crazy, bro. But that's the thing, like, even if, like, let's say he didn't know, I mean, I know he gotta know, but if he didn't know who I was, what are you doing at the Wednesday class acting like you got a problem with, Everyday Publications show? You know what I mean? You
Right.
could have asked for your 25 notes back right then. And I'm guarantee you would have got it back if you could show them proof the discrepancy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah. So, I don't know what he's talking about, bro. Like, I don't.
It's definitely a way to be popular. You know what I mean? The level of the quote unquote slander that's going on right now. You know, the level of the lows that these people are going to shows really where they resonate within themselves.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, it thirst traps for attention, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Attention
like,
whores.
you know, this one surprised me, like, because I just didn't know. Like, I'm like, oh, I got something on my channel. Let me take it off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, you know, other rules, we see what's going on, but they're blatant, obvious thirsty. Like, to hark a couple of other lame wars, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Who are, like, just going out of their way to try to slay them.
Out of their way.
End up looking stupid as hell at the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
Even with the whole Korean game situation, we seen what happened with that yesterday.
Right.
So, you know, they determined it a wrongful death. It had nothing to do with nothing. It was a wrongful death. So, and the lame, what's his name? The boy who got cursed by his mom. What's his name? Ali Muhammad.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Yeah. He started that. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, bro, this shit is crazy. When I seen that, I'm like, oh, these niggas will do anything I see now. You feel me? And it was like, yo, I can't believe, like, I brushed shoulders with y'all before. Y'all lame, bro. Like, super lame.
Yeah.
Like, to try to take that and pin it on Taj and my mom. But anyway, the record that just speaks color today. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's the same shit that the police, that's what they do. Like, you can't just pigeonhole that to, oh, because they were exercising this attribute of their freedom and got killed. It's these people who was teaching about freedom's fought. Like, come on, man. Y'all ridiculous with that.
Yeah.
Like, that's really boils me, bro. Like, it just boils me, bro. Because I'm like, I know y'all know better than that. And I know y'all don't come from the background that y'all portraying by even doing some shit shit like that.
Yeah.
Don't me about it. Like, you know, I'm not, you know, we all grew up. You feel me? We all lived an experience. You feel me? I know some solid brothers in that would never co-sign that, but they talk crazy, like they shouting out 100. But you know, it's just with Tahaka, he's laying with the whole shout out 300 gangsters in the building. There's nothing gangster about you, bro. You feel me? It's nothing gangster about this dude because he's an open rat, bro. Like if y'all, I don't know what people be saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's not anything to hide. But I'm like, don't talk gangster nothing. You can't even get that. G's wouldn't do that. You feel what I'm saying? If there was a real problem, it would be him. But to try to go on 2D and then talk about, you know, how many gangsters you in the building by yourself and now nobody there with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The difference between them. You feel me? Ali Muhammad, I don't know how he was in the NOI and didn't get his head bust yet. I don't get it. You feel me? I really don't get it. And that's no shot on the NOI, but, you know, I'm just saying that the standard that these people live out for the public doesn't match the background that they're claiming to come from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It doesn't match up. Even with Tahaka. His whole style matches nothing about Noble Drew Ali, bro. Like nothing. From chapter 3 to slander, the philosophies, you know, when he's hating on the right to travel, which is a well-known right, you know, and it's also well-known. We're not stupid. Everybody knows the police violate people. Shit been going on for decades. You know, it's nothing new. But for them to try to pin it, you know what I'm saying, on the most vibrant, is like, okay, I see what it is. You're jealous. And you want to be Taj. Because, I mean, if you really look at it, you say, yeah, I'm going to go around the country like Taj. We're going to be everywhere. Taj traveled the country and, you know, donate to help us get a building and donate so I could go on the road. Like, nah, how about you put up your own bread, like you saying you work and all of this. Put up your bread and put some boots on the ground.
Straight up.
And you know what I'm saying? And everything else is going to come to you if you do the work. And I'm speaking about anybody in that fashion. You know what I'm saying? But to just be like, you know, on some house Negro show, like, and then, you know, you're not putting in the work. You're slandering. You're violating everything you say you about. You're false flagging with the RBG banner. You're false flagging with the Moroccan flag. He might as well just left the Star Spangled Banner up there, and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Because that's really what their allegiance is to. But I hope you feel stupid with the whole situation where the false blame about the Sister Corinne Gaines. He owes an apology for the record to Taj, Raj, and everybody else for saying some shit like that, number one. You know, but now the proof is there. So, you know.
Exactly.
He owes a public apology.
Public.
Bro. And if he don't do it, that's, you know, it is what it is. That's his karma. But for the record, that dude owes an apology, bro. And that's a fact.
And so does this one. For pressing the Mantis lens and then talking BS about moms.
Yeah, like this crazy. We didn't even get through this one yet, so
crazy.
I don't know what he's talking about.
There's more.
Interview, you know, anything.
There's more.
Yeah.
There we go. Here is the interview. This is Cujo. He's asking about RV Bay.
On the site. Got you. Okay. How people proclaim? I purchased the RV Bay publication to claim my nationality. Just because
process in my
this whole interview.
And you're gonna grab what energy feels right. Ain't nobody does anything with it. That's misrepresenting. Because when you get the right to travel card, when you get the proclamation papers, nowhere does it say publications on it, which is why I didn't say, which is when you ask RVB, because they don't do this. They're a publication company.
They're just putting out.
They don't got nothing to do with issuing nationality cards.
Gotcha.
That's why I brought up Great Seal.
One that's first. You said the nationality card was created. So great.
The concept of having a nationality card
and one of the things that they like to do is take parts, you know, take parts out of things said and then make a point. Now, the whole concept that I was bringing up was the fact that prior to an active Mhhs Great Seal nationality card, anything having to do with nationality cards was just some paper, whatever, right? And that was it. Only hard cards were Washita and Great Seal allodial nationality cards. Those are the only hard cards. Everybody else had some laminated stuff. Right? So that has nothing to do with RVB publications.
Yeah. See, I'm a little confused about what you, and if I'm not mistaken, that was your interview from, what was it, Sixth Dynasty, right? Sixth Dynasty Media?
No, that was from Searching for More. That was actually the interview I came off the class last week early.
Got you.
So in that interview, they kept bringing up this thing about you know, proclaim your nationality, RVB publications, proclaim your nationality. Is that where I went? You know what I mean? So I didn't answer because that's not where I went. So he's looking at it now, this Jamaine Bay, he's looking at it like I'm dodging. Because I'm not just giving up that I got the nationality card from RVB publications. Which is when I brought up, go check all the stuff. Find me where on there it says RVB publications on it. That alone should let people know that he's full of BS. And anybody else who says RVB publications makes nationality cards or you get papers from RVB publications or whatever, that is misrepresentation.
Right.
Period. Right? So he's basically trying to say that, you know, I'm dodging by not just admitting, you know, that I got it from there. And then he goes through the site and he goes through the proclamation and he goes through the cards and he goes through and says, see, everything's right there on RVB publications. Yeah, it is. It's supposed to be there. They're a publications company.
Right.
You know what I mean? I guarantee that the nationality cards have to be pressed to be what they are. There has to be an impression on the card. So in my mind, that qualifies as press. That's something that more should be doing. I mean, especially since UN declarations that all these people signed on to now say, as indigenous people, you have a right to identify yourself. How stupid do Moors look that they're indigenous? They got all these proclamations from these Europeans out here, but they're hating on Moors who are self-identifying themselves.
Yeah.
And not just recently doing that, been doing that.
Right. Yeah, bro, I don't know, man. It's just it is what it is. I guess, you know, it's crazy, bro. Like, I guess when you like super active, people get jealous, they want to criticize, scrutinize, etc. Like, draw the line at the slander, like, you know what I'm saying? The morality is like 0 to none. Some of the things that are being think they didn't even good, bro.
Right.
Like you really just got the fez on like it's Halloween costume day. Like really telling me you don't know nothing about.
Well, check. One of the things that he said in there is that he doesn't wear a fez because he's not trying to get caught up with the dirty Moors. So he wears a spiritual fez or whatever.
Right. I mean, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not into telling people what to wear, what not to wear. You know what I'm saying? It's more so what's your character like? Because yeah, I see Moors with the fez on. Taharka is one of them who don't rep it right. You know what I'm saying? But then you got Moors without the fez. You know, that's the thing. Like, I've been reading a lot of Gnostic texts for a while. I can't remember if it was in the Light of Egypt or in the Circle of Seven, but it was talking about the things that cleave and how all of it is just, you know, it's persona. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you put something on does not make you legit. You know, anybody, like, they got fake cops putting on uniforms and fake badges and all of that, and it really holds no weight at the end of the day. Though the appearance will be that, they're valid. But that's what color of law is. It's the appearance. So I'm not vouching for or even concerned with what he puts on, but I'll say that, you know, that's a store away to fez because there's dirty Moors out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
so
not,
like
it's
a
not a valid reason to get the fez. You know what I'm saying? I can't vouch for that. Not at all. You know?
Now, would you say that, like the other ones, that's a form of, you know, not having courage in the culture? Because
absolutely.
Yeah, because we know fez is, you know, fez is something sacred. Like, regardless of dirty Moors or whatever, you don't want to rep the fez still. There's obviously an issue there.
Yeah. Well, check it out. I don't know. I meant to send you a link. Something popped up on my news feed today, or my video feed, with Kendrick Lamar and his sister SZA. They did a video for the whole Black Panther movie. And in the beginning, like, everybody was fezzed out.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you seen that?
Yeah. And remember, he's Hebrew.
He was who?
Remember, he's Israelite.
Oh, yeah, the brother said, "Don't call me black no more."
Yeah.
He said that on his last album.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
You know what I'm saying? He said, you know, don't call me black no more. It ain't even a fact no more. He was going in on it. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's a message. But for him to, him and the sister SZA, the video was A1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just seen that today. So you know how it is. Like, some of our people, man, they have to see certain people do it to be like, oh, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it just is what it is. I don't know at this particular point as a 30-year-old, I'm confident with what I put on. You feel me? I ain't no Russell Westbrook type of dresser, but you know what I'm saying? I understand, you know, the flavor of being different. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, certain people like that. You know what I mean? When you know you in the spot and you just different. You know, it could be a fez, a Fulani crown. I like the Fulani crowns. You know what I'm saying? Especially at me. But I know that it has roots to African or more. It's Moorish. It's Moorish. You know what I'm saying? It's like sisters would be like, you know, it's almost a frivolous argument of sisters wearing a turban. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, fam, that's still your sister. You know what it is. So, yeah, and I know the turban is the highest diadem, don't get me wrong, but it's not like Moors don't have styles, plural, you feel me?
Right.
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a fashion show class. I'm just saying that, you know, sometimes you gotta dare to be different. You know what I'm saying?
Get you.
You know, some people switched up to the polo boots while everybody was wearing construction Timmys. Sometimes you just gotta be different. And everybody got on polo boots. So, you know, I don't know, man, but yeah, that's on the brother. I know it was still some more slander to address.
Yeah.
Some were not gonna be comfortable with it until, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z come out and shoot a video with the feds on or something, and then they be like, oh yeah, that's fly. I'm rocking that to the party or whatever they're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it go, bro.
Right. It is what it is. Let the dead bury the dead, yo.
Right.
It's becoming more evident every day.
You know,
You're good at this.
Moorish flag on it and certain things. Awesome. Okay. Like there's like, since I've been doing this for the years. Why is there a campaign against them? Certain people are starting to lose finance because people are not following games anymore if they can go to RV publication learn. Why not fucking go to RV Bay, spend $500 and get so much information?
Islam. Baki Islam, my brother. They're spinning the conversation, my brother. Or theirs, we're gonna.
Oh yeah, I want to say Islam to the Muftis out there, the MHHS, Eyes Wide Open, Great Seal, RV Bay Publications, Canaanland Moors, Muftis out there. The Silent Brotherhood, who sees these clowns.
Right. Shout out to them. Shout out to y'all, man. Cause I swear, man, I'm not on there. Half of this stuff I wouldn't even know exists, bro. Like real talk. If it wasn't for outside sources like Saint, like sharing it, bro, it's crazy.
Crazy. You know what I mean? And
the thing is, like, you had a chance to say something in the flesh, though.
In the flesh.
Like that, you know, like you talking about something from 3 years ago, and you was just there, not even a year ago, on my lens, bro. And anybody, if he had a problem with anybody, he could have mentioned it because we was all there. You feel me? So that's why I'm like, hold on, this is crazy. But yeah, bro, what else is going on?
Hold on.
Islam to you, brother. Pass the message on. So we'll dissect what this brother just had nothing to do with patients, right? So let's go to RV Bay's website, shall we? Let's do that. because we're not protecting personalities and fear today. So the brother said that RV Bay had nothing to do with. That's correct, right? So let's go to RV Bay. Let's find out. Let's find out if what has any merit. We're here on RVPublications.com, and you see right there the name that you notice in proclamation. Here we go. Here, right? Proclamation and having them sealed. RV Bay Pump. So how did RV Bay? Okay, let's find out. Let's keep going. Read it here, family. Right? They tell you, mail your sin. Do not email the document. They tell you what kind of pen to write with. Right? So how the papers? Okay.
The same way that Jergens have nothing to do with Walmart. They just put their stuff on their shelf.
Exactly, bro.
Like what's the big deal? Why can't on Walmart shows? Why you Jergens is putting stuff on Walmart? Why don't you ask yourself how comes who are active are your publication company to promote their process? How come? Ask yourself that.
Exactly. And you know what? It's crazy because it's so much talent out there that, you know, if anybody has some skills was sincere, uplifting fallen humanity, it would be on there too. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
This is what I'm saying. Everybody want to play this, you know, oh, look at what they're doing game, instead of getting back to our imperial ways. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, yeah, you know, if I got bread, you got butter, we're going to let the world know. You know what I'm saying? That's just
right.
it. Bottom line. Because we have a correlative product to offer the world, or a service, shall I say, excuse me. Service. So it's like, come on, fam. They like, that's just corny.
And I'll put and Brother Najib put something on the record that I'm gonna put on the record on behalf of him, because he could only say it in the chat. But majority of these people who call themselves package whoever's, trust me, they came out of RV Bay Publications or Moore's Order of the Round Table. And now they're selling you something like somebody gave it to them like that, when they got it for free. They get it for free, and then they turn around, they sell it to you under the guise of, well, those guys aren't doing it right. You got to come over here because we figured out the way, because when you take the SS form and you do the whatever, that's really how you do it. And then people fall for those traps because they don't want to deal with the foundation.
Right.
They don't want to deal with the who paid the dues, who used to get locked up before people started getting locked up, that people are complaining about now. There's people who've been before judges used to tell people to come in and everybody stand up for them.
Literally. That.
I mean, this is not a new road that the people who are active Moors are on. Like, this is not new for us.
No.
You think I'm new to this? Do you think that we can be connected on these levels? That we're new to this? We are the different breed of Moors. And those Moors know who they are. Silent brotherhood. Like, it ain't, it's real.
Mm-hmm.
It is so real.
Know that. Absolutely. So yeah, bro, that's just what it is, man. They need to fall back with that. Because you know, and my thing is what I'm saying, like, more as we know, like, did beyond reasonable doubts, bro, because like certain services, the temples was not open to everybody for, bro. Like they was not. It's people who said they went to the temple and got rejected at the door. You feel me? Like forget falling out. Like they literally just wouldn't let them in, and they weren't dirty Moors or any of that. You know what I'm saying? Then you got other Moors who got taken advantage of to the tune of paying $300 for a ceremony, bro. And on top of that, let me say something too. 30 notes per seal. That's a lie. Anybody pumping that mathematics is way off. I feel like we don't have to explain any of that to anybody, but that just goes to show the thirst. Because I'm like, if you count in pockets, let's tally up the MST of 8 pockets. You know what I'm saying? Like, where was the missionaries at to get these products, the health products or services, to those who are in need of them in places in society where we could have let the world know that we have doctors, healers, active. You feel me? Ujali was a healer and left healing products. And they don't even come with ingredients. Because back in the 20s, you know what I'm saying? The ingredients wasn't on everything because there was a lot of products that they was trying to prohibit from different, you know what I'm saying? Like you could have just had some bay leaves and there might have been a time where it was prohibited because of the bay rum and all of this, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you're talking about a chemist, right, who had products, how did y'all let that fall to the wayside in the health and the healing world? Why is it that some people don't even know these products exist and they actually work? You feel me? And you can only really get them out of the MST of A or from the manufacturer. So, you know, I'm just saying, there's a lot that could have went on with that. That's an industry in itself, you know, production and exchange. But they didn't do the word, they didn't pound the pavement on the hedges and highways, none of that. What you see today is much like how they always did, just sitting there talking crazy, like no boots on the ground really ever. Like, this is who they are, bro. So, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, we didn't go too much longer. There was a little bit more. Too much longer with this BS.
More and more parts and pieces of the truth, and I want to share with the family. That's it. That's all. I don't want to be held high. None of that shit. I am that I am. Assistance and it's provided. Assistance is what they need and it's provided. All right. Let me ask you, brother. I'm gonna ask you a block party for you, right? Facts or feelings. Is it part and partial or part and parcel? I want to ask you that. Is it part and partial or part and plot of land? Or are you part of that government body? Which one is it, brother? Your affidavit. Just when you talk about affidavits, I know that you're talking, you don't know the difference between legal and lawful.
You could address that more. Who notarizes our quote-unquote affidavits?
Well, that's the whole thing. It's the difference between getting a document sealed and the corporate notary process. You know, because if you look at the history of notaries, those were for illiterate slaves who couldn't read. You know, the letters and things like that, and the text to it. That's the real origin of a notary. As far as the nobles go, though, you know, we've always had seals, you know, in conjunction with notaries, and it might be different seals amongst different societies, but then there's the Great Seal. So, you know, even when you look at the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, it says sealed at the royal court. It didn't say notarized nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So It's a difference. So being a nobles, the notarials, it is what it is. So my thing is, how do we get to the point where we're giving more credit to a notary, right, and opposed to true nationals who don't ever get me wrong, have sovereign powers but are not sovereign citizens. And anybody saying Noble John Ali didn't teach sovereignty is a liar, because it's right there in chapter 29. So my thing is, yeah, you'll get witnesses, etc., but it's no notaries. Like it's like, you know, it's not a corporate witness for illiterates. We are having those who we all, you know, exercise the right to communion in speech, letters, printing, and signs. And these are basic fundamental rights. You can look in your Bouvier's Concise Encyclopedia of Law, for instance, Rawley's revision, under the definition of rights. Every last lord who did the proclamation papers, that is a birthright. Exercise our right to communion in speech, letter, and print. You know, saying the same thing, it's nothing unlawful about that, you know?
Islam. And then it appears kind of like he's actually dodging now from RVB has their own proclamation papers with to seal their own documents to affidavits being notarized. When you go on RVB publications, it tells you about why forget having a notary.
Yeah. Exactly. So, you know, more foolishness.
Yeah, the BS continues.
So I'm going to ask you the question. I'm asking you a question. Is it part and partial or part and parcel? Just answer that for me, and then I'm going to throw you the biggest fucking block party ever. You going to answer that one? And then run back and tell your brother Carter of RV Bay and they fucking scamming the people. That's it. That's all.
So, again, right? We have somebody who was like, he's talking about RV Bay publications, but he's going to go on Mantis Views 29.
Yeah.
Founded by Mizraim L, who's the son of RV Bay Publications, and he's not going to talk his BS? How come he didn't talk BS in front of Miz?
That's what I'm saying.
How come he had to go on private Facebook Live, right? Private. Private, not public video Facebook Live, private video Facebook Live, where only if you're their friend that you get to see that.
Right.
Going on private to talk BS about RV Bay, but using Mantis Views 29 as a launch pad for his career. To be a conscious decoder guy. The Moorish conscious decoder guy that is going to decode the life of Moors.
Yeah.
But not decode his own life.
Yeah. And ain't nobody scamming nobody, bro. Like, I don't know where they getting this from, or what's inspiring that, or it's just the repetitive parrot minding of these people. But yeah, bro, I didn't at the time, and even when I put the video, like even when I shot it with him, I'm like, I still know where he was coming from, but the message didn't really fully resonate with me like that, because I'm like, hold on, I know better than the dibble and dabble with the cuts that they make, like the SSN and everything else he was talking about. I'm glad you backed the video up because I deleted it ASAP as soon as you told me about it.
Yeah.
And I heard this voice. I'm like, okay, I'm not repping nothing that or allow any of that to stand on my platform, you know, if this is the energy. Because it looked like I co-sign you and I don't. You feel me?
Right.
So it's like, yeah. Nah, bro.
Begging for co-signing. Yeah, begging for co-signing. Right? Begging for co-signing.
Yeah.
Clown.
Yeah. And that's the thing. So this is what I'm saying. A lot of Moors get caught in that corporate thing. And it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So maybe, I don't know. The brother said he was supposed to be updating me with some information. I haven't seen him since.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about that. Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about that because that was when May you said?
Yeah.
That was May,
yeah.
and the brother was supposed to get with you, right? So he could finish off because he was talking about he's gonna show you stuff because you know he has done this. Right? Remember, these people are begging for fame and nobility, anything to try to get on.
Thanks, bro. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that projection of blame is really his blame because I don't know if he tried to do that with other people and it didn't work, and they probably read books like Truth About Taxes, you know what I'm saying, correcting the position of the IRS. Like, they can't act like they didn't get some knowledge from that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No way dealing with that and didn't check none of those out. You're not kidding me. And you came to class, stop playing. You feel me? So I don't know the whole process of the spin he put on it, but he was supposed to be updating me with some more information, of which that hasn't happened. You feel me? So I didn't see it. It was just what he said. But yeah, you know, you got the video. If you want to do something special with it, chop it up, whatever.
Yeah,
you can do that. I took it off my page because I'm not doing that. You feel me?
Crazy.
I'm not doing that. I'm not letting an adversary be supported on my platform. Like, not like that. You feel me? So, respect to all active Moors. You know what I'm saying? We're not scamming anybody. Mostly everybody who says that, or anybody who said that, including your boy Taharkin, because, let me see, I might be able to pull up a source. Stop the airwaves, though. But, yeah, nonetheless, though, it's a maxim, you know. Nobody is guilty of a fault for exercising his right. You have the right to self-determination, you know, so you get your books, nationality card, there's a link to get your proclamation papers right, and that's what it is, and there's nothing unlawful about that. You know what I'm saying? If you was looking for a magic bullet, you played yourself, because we never said that anything like that was the situation. You feel me?
Right.
It's a matter of being active, having our records, because look at it. You know what I mean? Like even when it comes down to something as basic as the birth certificate itself, how we're bringing the star seeds into the world now, post how we worked then. Because back then you could just write down in the Bible or the Quran or whatever holy book or any divine record that the child was born on this day and time, according to whatever calendar you were using, and it's considered law. Still to this day, that's the case. You know what I mean? So when we talk about natural law, right, versus commercial law, right, we can see the difference on how some of these processes could not even be the case ab initio. And when I say that, I mean correlative to what he was talking about, he did with SSN number. I'm like, if you're born at birth with the records recorded in the Bible and all of that, you know, that is really paramount anyway. So that's what I'm saying. If we start cutting off these angles of even being in the situations, we have our own records as our own nation, because that's the thing. Like I said, some of them, you know, they false flagging with the Mhhs flag. They don't understand nationality. So they'll do things and come right back up under the red, white, and blue spangled banner jurisdiction,
Right.
opposed to being their own. And this is the problem that we're dealing with now. So I don't know what motivates them. If it's a bandwagon thing, you know what I'm saying? It's who his peers are, you know, because he might have people who just genuinely don't like us. You feel me? But that's the thing. It's the thing more like some of this stuff. Y'all don't even really. I mean, a lot of people don't know. We've been through a lot of shit, bro. Like a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Some of our people have even received death threats. You feel me? In 2009, and we still didn't stop us to keep doing and going out on the hedges of the highways. Of course, nobody got quote unquote murdered. It was just jealousy of you know, seeing how the movement was being impacted. People were being affected with ties to my mom boots on the ground missions. You feel me? So there was a lot of people, bro, who just, I don't know, they just don't like us, whatever. But I can't say that we feel that more than we feel the love, because there's a lot of people who's off the first principle. You feel me? So, bro, like what these dudes be saying, it doesn't motivate me to be like that. Like, cause like I said, you know, you see this, nothing happens. You feel me? Like, you even think you had a problem with somebody. You know, we was standing right there. You know, if you know Ari Big like that, you know you was in the Wednesday class. You know who I is. You know who I am. You know who everybody was in there. Like, it wasn't no way you had a discrepancy from 3 years ago about 25 notes that you bringing up in 2018. She was just there and had nothing to say. I don't get it, bro. And then, like I said in the beginning of the broadcast, if it was a sincere problem or discrepancy like that, and he could have showed and proved that it was something wrong, like, I would have gave him the 25 notes. And I'm telling y'all, don't run up on me talking about you missing something, because I will ask you. You will have to show and prove facts, bro. But, you know, at that time, I wouldn't have felt like it was being insincere. You feel me? I didn't get that impression.
Yeah.
But I'm just somebody who feel like, oh, let me get it and all. Show and prove. You feel me? So, yeah, man. That's just what it is, bro. That's where I'm at with it.
Straight. Yeah. We could done that. There ain't nothing else on that. But yeah, man, well, give thanks, yo, for, you know what I mean, sharing the floor once again. You already know how you do.
Yeah, nah, you already know, more. You already know. I appreciate you, Canaanland Moore's page. I appreciate you doing the live streams, opening up the currents of knowledge on a consistent basis. Highly appreciate that. I'm going to get back to cooking up some things in the lab, man. Working on some more videos. I have some extravagant information I want to properly share with the family. And I'm working on these things. So I'll be getting into that tonight. And, you know, I took a video off my page, but I promise you I'm about to replace it with, like, one that's like 2,000 times better than that.
For real.
And you feel me? It's more informative, way longer. So, you know, but like, you got it backed up. You can do what you want to do to point out the inconsistencies for the record, if that's what you would like to do. Yeah, for anybody who liked that video, it's definitely not just, I don't support dude like that. So that's what it is, bro.
Islam.
Sons of Allah, MHHS, Eyes Wide Open, Blog Talk Video every Tuesday. We already know. Yeah, Mantis Views 29, and I can't wait to get back on this platform again, bro.
Islam.
You know?
That's what I'm saying. Good, pretty good. But, yeah, yo.
And if I start, I mean, you know, I don't really do the live streams like that, bro. I don't know, because when I first got my laptop, bro, I put a black piece of electrical tape over the camera. Yeah, I got a black piece of tape over the electrical camera. I mean, electric tape over the camera lens, because I'm like, I just wasn't feeling that.
Yeah.
So I know, get off, this one be like mad unclear. But we'll get something going. I'll send you some. We could do another one. I send some slides, some pics, and we could put it on the screen, bro.
Yeah, that's what I did with this. So yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. Our next one could be a lot more visual with facts.
Right.
I could send you some, and we could do a presentation, bro. I would love to.
Straight.
So,
we'll set it up, yo. You already know.
And Mhhs, that's what it is. Peace and love, yo. Thank you again, Cujo, for bringing that to my attention and opening up the platform, bro.
No worries.
And shout out to all the boys in the chat.
Peace to all the Mhhs in the chat. And make sure you 52. Make sure you go share all the 52ers in here. Share and like. All right, and we'll close out since it's 52 viewers. We'll close out on the 7. Islam to all the Mhhs. Peace.
Islam.